Hello everybody, Shadow SP here, and we are back with more Granblue Fantasy. This time we're going to be taking on another member of the 6 Dragon Advent. That'd be the 6 Dragon Advent Azure quest. Let's get into it. Alright, so let's go down. We fought red, let's fight blue. Bring Yggdrasil Omega. We're bringing the crit grid with the 2 E-Sheds, mostly for skill cap, but the supplemental damage is fine. Our summons, they're pretty standard. The standard charge bar stuff, plus Dragon's Rage for dealing with omens. There are a couple hit count omens that would be nice to be able to cancel. Our main character, we're going to be bringing Miserable Mist, Hardened Shield for a delay, and Clarity for debuff clear. Yeah, so other than that, I think we're pretty good to start. Now, hold on, I'm gonna switch this around a little bit. Swap the order here, like, nope, not like that. This. Because this will help us with having an extra clarity. And a lot more healing around, and we can actually take advantage of the gravity part for the first half of the fight. Yeah, that'll be better, probably. We'll find out. All right, let's do it. Defense debuff, feels bad. Hold on, we should probably use Alethea's full kit in turn 1 just so we can get him prepped for further action. Boss certainly does hit an annoying amount of times. Alright, so it was, yeah, this one's just a raw heal, so let's get that up while we get the healing cap up on. And we're just gonna block. The first trigger's at 90%. We're just kind of prepping at the moment. Let's go ahead and summon this regular Yggdrasil to get the healing cap up. Okay. Alright, now we're a bit more ready to go. Let's go ahead and push Alethea's button. Let's get this gravity on. As much as I don't want to use it right now, it's better to put the blind on before we attack. Jeez, the amount of hits this thing does is ridiculous in the first half. Alright. Okay. Alright, so we're down to 7 hits. We'll hit the next trigger immediately afterwards. So we're gonna go ahead and block. As much as I don't really want to, this is a good time for it. Alright. Kyan gets hit with that, and gets taken down, which is fine. Vessel Fall is survivable, we can deal with that. Let's go ahead and use a couple of dodging actions. We'll clear off this held under. We'll block with these two, summon C2. Should technically use Welder's first skill before we attack. Okay. Now for the next time we have to deal with a hit count omen, we have Dragon's Rage. Okay. Not perfect. Okay, we're gonna use Phalanx and attack. Alright, Innocence Drain is an instant hardened shield. Because it gives the boss a stacking attack up, which we really do not want that to start happening. If there's Innocence Drain, that's an instant Proto Joya. It would be something I'd call suboptimal, but it's what we've got to do. Then we're going to go ahead and do an attack. Vessel Fall is the one we can deal with, even if we don't like it. Okay. Let's get heals running. Go ahead and just block this turn. Because we're prepping. Alright, there's Innocence Drain. Let's try to get Gravity back up. We did hit Gravity. Okay, that's good. Means that we don't have to worry about the Innocence Drain next turn. Or we do have to worry about that, but we don't have to worry about it this turn, I should say. Okay, let's go ahead and go 1, 2, 3. The charge attack turn. If we hit to 55, we get another omen we can cancel. At least theoretically we can cancel. Okay, we didn't. That's fine. Let's go ahead and go 1 and 2. We can attack with these two because they have 100% dodge. And Alethea is set up for dealing damage next turn. Or for dealing hits next turn, not damage necessarily. Alright. So here's the main question. Can we successfully deal with Hydrozoa? I'm not 100% sure, but we'll try. So that's 10 plus another 10 from Alethea. So that means one person needs to multi-attack. Or we need to Chain Burst, which we can do. So this is guaranteed. And we're going to be going toward the 40. I don't think we'll hit the 40. So let's go ahead and just attack without anything, any guards up. Yeah, if we Chain Burst here, we're guaranteed to get 5 hits. Yeah, unfortunately, Womdus is one of the ones that gives you an offensive, or like a defense debuff when you cancel their omens, as opposed to an attack debuff, which really does suck when it comes to trying to stay alive. Innocence Drain. Innocence Drain is obviously something we don't want to deal with. So we're gonna do a little drain of our own here. Attack. Youch. Alright. Innocence Attractor. Alright, so this is a 40% trigger. We do have a tool for this. It's called Welder. Let me double check here. Yes, he gets Substitute plus Dodge All. We have our heal cap up. So we can summon here, or we can use this heal. Sorry. And then we do our charge attacks here. We get Alethia's kit back. We get Welder, his thing. He's got his ignition up for next turn. So the debuff, the Innocence Attractor inflicts a deadly poison debuff. If that increases in strength for the number of times that your opponent got the Innocence Drain off the first half of the fight. Which we can clear this off. Which is good. Let's go ahead and guard. Except with this one, who we can use this dodge. Forceful Bite is going to inflict some annoying debuffs, but there's not much we can do about that. We're a couple turns off of Nobio. And with the attack up on the opponent, we kind of don't want to take any turns, really. Because this boss has insanely high attack stat. Okay. What we're going to do now is... Yeah, we're going to go in with Alethea, and we're just going to try to hope that he doesn't get hit. Because if he does get hit, he's gone. But the boss does only attack twice, or with 2 attacks in this phase, so it's not really out of the realm of possibility that he doesn't get hit. Alright. So that's good. Then we can go ahead and do a Nobio. We're not going to be holding back, so we're going to go ahead and Fated Chain. Do these 2 hits. This just does a... yeah, okay. We'll do that later. Yeah. Maybe Alethea doesn't go down. Just try to put this blind on. Nope. Okay, we missed the blind. It's fine. Okay, so Deadly Poison takes him down. Not great, but it's fine. Alright, let's go ahead and summon Yggdrasil for the heal cap up. Wait, where'd our debuffs go? Jeez. Alright, we'll block. Just for the sake of getting debuffs back on. Alright, Hydrozoa, we're gonna go ahead and substitute with Fury. Block with him. So Hydrozoa inflicts paralysis on 1 ally. So in theory, that's Yuri here. Let's go ahead and heal. We've got our substitute with welder now. We've cleared off the paralysis. Let's go ahead and activate this just so we don't die, and we're gonna attack in. Okay. We're gonna substitute with welder. We're gonna call C2. And this is Vortex Kernel, which is going to inflict Held Under, which we want to clear off with this. So we're going to go ahead and charge attack here. Okay, let's go ahead and do a delay. That Vortex Kernel was the last trigger in the fight, so we're just ready to kind of the rest of this is just a race. Okay. Innocence Attractor. We're gonna go ahead and summon Dragon's Rage just because it's a thing that we can do. We're gonna delay. Our main character, we are totally fine with attacking in with our main character not using Phalanx here. But I think we do it anyway because that keeps everything else alive. Alright, Forceful Bite. That's a multi-target thing. Let's go ahead and apply this. Let's put our Mental Miss. We'll go ahead and use Welder's first skill for accuracy down. We'll block. Alright, Fury goes down. Not the end of the world. Go ahead and use this for the full dodge. Our main character still has guts, so we're still alive here no matter what we do. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, it doesn't look good, but I think like, upwards of 8 times out of 10 we win this. Even though it doesn't look good at all. It really does not look good. But yeah, so that is a clear. It's a clear. It resembled a clear. So Kine didn't really do that much, except for clear that first Omen, which we didn't really need to clear because it's just Hydrozoa. So we could have had Kine be someone a little bit more active, so like put Welder in the front line. And we get more uses out of Welder's substitute. Would have been better. And then we could have had like in the slot that Kine would have occupied, put like our Eternal in the back line because she's got the triple guts that would have kept her alive for a long time. Yeah, we have a better setup than what we used, so you know that's how it is. But this is a clear. I count this as a clear. All right, well. Sounds good. Next up, probably more of this. I'm trying to clear out a lot of stuff right now, right? We've got these stupid dragons, we've got this stupid series of quests. There's a bunch of stuff to do. So I've got a decent amount of content to cut through while I'm waiting on Proto Bahamut hosts. So without any further ado then, this has been Shadow SP. Thanks for watching. Signing off.